Clad in a simple blue coat over a tunic and pants, Alice follows the path. She passes between rows of graceful sculptures and finds the blue caterpillar puffing on a hookah pipe.
Absalom?
Who are you?
He blows smoke in her face.
I thought we'd settled this. I'm Alice, not that one.
How do you know?
You said so yourself.
I said you were not hardly Alice, but you're much more her now. In fact, you're almost Alice.
Even so, I couldn't slay the Jabberwocky if my life depended on it.
It will. So I suggest you keep the Vorpal sword on hand when the Frabjous Day arrives.
You seem so real. Sometimes I forget that this is all a dream.
He blows more smoke in her face.
Will you stop doing that?
The swirling smoke thickens, hiding the caterpillar from view. Now, in the Red Queen's dungeon, the Hatter sits on the floor of his cell, his back to the door and his hat at his side. In another cell, a golden blood passes with a litter of pups. The Cheshire Cat appears outside the Hatter's cell.
I've always admired that hat.
He lounges across the bars.
Hello, Jess. Since you won't be needing it anymore,
He wafts through the bars and sits on
would
it.
you consider bequeathing it to me? How dare you? It is a formal execution. I would like to look my best, you know. There's a pity about all this. I was looking forward to seeing you futterwagon. That was rather good of it, was it not? I really do love that hat. I would wear it to all the finest occasions.
Now, from her balcony, the Red Queen overlooks her crowded courtyard where an executioner waits on a heart-shaped platform.
I love morning execution, don't you?
Yes, Your Majesty. She gives a small nod. In the courtyard, Stain removes one of his black gauntlets and holds it up. From her balcony throne, the Queen turns. The White Rabbit hops out from behind the Queen's subjects, his gaze anxious. The Hatter's copper-hued shoes tramp out, followed by the shackled dormouse. With his hat atop his bowed head, the condemned man passes Stain. The knave looks up to the Queen, who coldly watches the Hatter climbing the platform steps. The dormouse follows. Kneeling before a vaguely heart-shaped chopping block, the Hatter bends forward and sets his neck within the semicircular notch at the top. The hooded executioner steps forward and reaches for the condemned man's hat.
I'd like to keep it on.
Suit yourself, as long as I can get it in your neck.
He moves the hat's ribbon aside and raises an axe.
Right behind you.
Off with his head!
I can't watch.
The rabbit hides his eyes. Covering each other's eyes, the Tweedles both peek, then hide their eyes again. Under the poised axe, the condemned Hatter grins. As the executioner swings his axe, the Hatter vanishes, and his hat floats up in the air. The rabbit peeks questioningly, and the Red Queen stares. The hat soars high above the courtyard as Stain and the Tweedles look on with the others. The executioner gives a bewildered shrug. The hat flips right side up, and the Cheshire Cat's grinning head appears beneath it.
Good morning, everyone.
Chess, you dog.
The real Hatter emerges on the balcony.
Madam, you are being heinously bamboozled by these lick-spittle toadies you surround yourselves with.
Stain runs inside. The Hatter rips a fake oversized ear off of a courtier's head.
What is that?
I'm not the only one, Majesty. Look!
The counterfeit nose. You should be ashamed.
Me? What about that big belly you were so proud of?
The jowly courtier's triple chins fall off. The fellow tears off a woman's fake cleavage.
Liars! Cheats! Falsifiers! Off with their heads!
The Hatter grabs hold of a flagpole and rides it as it bends down to the execution platform.
The abused and enslaved in the Red Queen's court. All of you, stand up and fight. Rise up against the bloody Red Queen.
The Hatter turns, staring up at her. The monkeys and frogs leap jubilantly while the Tweedles applaud. The Hatter grins defiantly at the tyrant.
Release the Jab-Jab bird!
Atop a high tower,